Okay, evening everybody. Speaking is Mbeko Nakalemo. We are so excited for 2025. I think I have never been excited this much for any year. Like I started the year on a very high note, and I'm so motivated to do so much this year.
Yeah.
So speaking is Mbeko Nakalemo once again, and I'm a mother to one beautiful daughter, a deputy parent. Guys, I'm a last born of 12 people. And when we are talking of 12 people in a black family, that's a lot of responsibilities. And I'm coming from a background where you can just imagine I'm a last born and I'm this big. So now most of my siblings are people coming from the other generation. So most of them didn't even get the education, but my nephews and nieces are there looking up to me. And that is a lot of responsibilities for a black child like me. So I'm an IT professional and currently working as a lecturer at NAST and a manager in Forever Living business. And guys, I'm so grateful that I found Forever because I cannot even imagine my life without Forever right now. So currently, I'm busy building a global business with this opportunity because when I was introduced to this amazing opportunity, guys, when I got to understand it, I ran with it without even looking back. And when we are talking of forever living, we are talking about a very great opportunity. And for anyone coming from whichever background like me, you can succeed in forever. If I could do this, guys, I'm telling you, I have tried so many businesses before. I'm coming from a background where I have tried, I can say I have tried everything. When it comes to online businesses, I've been that person who had been working, and I only realized that the type of success that I'm looking forward to achieve in life, there is no way I can achieve it through employment. And I'm someone who don't like to be bossed around. And I just, for as long as I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, I don't need to be in the office from 8 to 5 just because the contract says so. If I have to do my job for the day or my duties for the day, and finish in 3 hours and go back home, that's something that I look forward to. But unfortunately, the standard employment that is in place right now, you are supposed to be there physically, whether you are doing anything or not. You have to be there until 5. So now, if you have the following qualities, you are able to succeed with forever. And if you don't have them, the good thing is that you can still learn the skills. Okay. So you have to be passionate and love what you are doing. Guys, this opportunity is one opportunity that you can honestly run with. And you just have to develop the love for doing what you are doing right now. And you have to develop the love for the products because our business is product based and there's no way you are going to make it in forever without falling in love with the products. So you have to be entrepreneurial. Guys, when we are talking about an entrepreneurial mindset, you have to set the right mindset. If you are not business minded, it doesn't matter because you have to start working on yourself now and you have to stay agile, guys. In Forever Living, there's no way you are going to be doing one thing over and over again. You need to be agile, to move forward, to apply what's working. What will work, maybe what was working for you last year will not work for you tomorrow or next year. And you have to understand that this is a lifetime opportunity. And if you are here today, consider yourself lucky and you have to remain creative. Guys, in this business, for you to win, you have to be able to come up with your own creations. If you have to just have maybe a little note on your table, and then you adjust your bottle of alu. So do that. People want to see you. Don't always just go on Pinterest and then you or screenshot other people's statuses. You have to come up with your own content. So you have to be brave as well and stay positive. Challenges will come your way, and if you want to win in this business, you just need to to remain positive, and you have to be grateful for the forever living opportunity. And you need to have that level of self-integrity, because now you are doing the business, and this is a people's business. And if you ruin your relationships with people, let's say you are someone winning in the business already, and then you are trying to build your business, or you are trying to help your members, and you realize that, okay, now because I want to you have a certain goal that you want to achieve, then your people, you take your downliners, people, for example, that they referred to you so that they help you. You don't do that, guys. So you have to go out there, look for your own people, and just make sure that you remain integral by all times. Sometimes it can be difficult, but for as long as you are continuously working on it, you can achieve it. Okay. And there's no shortcut with forever success, guys. You have to go through all the steps. Okay. So now in forever living, for me, as someone who is coming from a background of already doing this type of businesses, I believe that Forever has the best compensation plan, because as a manager in Forever Living, and my worst month actually here, you make the money. I currently make the money that I was doing I was earning in my previous companies that I have done. In like my worst month in Forever is my best month in other businesses that I was doing. So this is one compensation plan that you have to run with, because it's one of the best in the industry, guys. It cannot be compared to any other. So now, where do you start when you are where you are right now? Before you go on and say, no, my members are not doing this, my downliners are not doing that, it has to start with you. So you have to make sure that you sit down and analyze what you are currently doing, what you are not doing, and what you need to do for you to get where you want to be. So if you are that person who maybe just have wait on the clients or the customers orders in order to place an order, guys, you have to stop that, because you have to invest in your business. And when you have your products at home, you feel like you are in business, and you will be motivated to continue advertising those products, because you are trying to sell out your stock. So you have to make sure that you analyze yourself and position yourself in a position where you can run, and your downliners can also copy from what you are doing. Okay. And you need to work on faith. This is a faith business as well. If you don't believe that you are going to win, then there's no way you will win. The success in this business has to start with your mind. So when I started this business, for me, it started with my weight loss journey, because I've always been suffering from overweight, and really that used to just make me feel all type of way. Like when I'm overweight, when I'm not in my best shape, everything in my life just doesn't go my way. And that is just how it affects me so badly. So I'm coming from a background where I was weight depressed, and because of my the work that I do, you have to put in a lot of hours for you to now sometimes work overtime to get that extra money, but that money is not even enough, to a point where I never used to get time to even take care of myself because you are just running after money. And that's when I analyzed my life, and then I decided that no, this is not the life that I want to live for the next 5 years. And when it comes to our careers, we commit so much that you put in your all. But after all, when that job, you can even lose it anytime. I think COVID has taught us that not even a permanent job is permanent anymore, because anything can happen to it anytime. And what if you work on your business and you find success in forever, nothing will stop you from going forward. Okay, so now you have to start with developing the right mindset. If you don't have it already, you need a great attitude, guys. When someone is talking to you, this is a business where we have to hold hands. You hold, I hold your hand. Someone held my hand to get where I am, and it doesn't stop there. And I'm also, trying to hold hands for the people that are under my leadership to get where they want to be. So you, as someone who is under someone's leadership, you have to be willing to give your hand to be held by someone who wants to help you. And you need to you need to want to be successful in this business more than any other person, because I might want you to be successful in this business, but if you feel like you are doing it more for your upliner or for whoever, guys, anyone can decide to go out of business anytime. And what will you do to your business? Will you also go out of business just because someone gave up on business? There are a lot of stories in this business where people were introduced to the opportunity, and then the people that introduced them gave up on the opportunity, but they never gave up, and now they are enjoying the fruits of their hard work. So you just have to keep going no matter what. And you need to embrace change. Okay, so when it comes to developing the right mindset, sometimes our minds are set on certain things. Okay, so and you just have to give up on certain things for you to get where you want to be. Okay, so now there's maybe you might have been doing other businesses before, like I was doing. And for me, when I when I made up my mind that this forever has a better compensation plan that I cannot compare with any other opportunity out there, I gave up everything that I was doing. I gave up everything and I focused fully on forever. I'm not saying give up on whatever you are doing. Maybe you can manage. Only that for me, all I wanted was to move on fully, because I needed to change brands. And that's where also I experienced a lot of challenges, because now I was well known for other brands, or for the other brand that I was doing. And now you have to fully transition to doing this new business. People will be there, people will judge you, people will try to bring you down to their level. But for as long as you are focused, you will get where you want to be. So and also you have to be now willing to pay the price. I paid my price, guys. Like, it was not easy, and I'm proud that I've never looked back to any of the discouragements, to any of the funny questions that I used to get from people. Is the other business not working anymore? Is what not working anymore? Are the other products not good anymore? Guys, you have to pay the price. Don't listen to negativity. Whatever it is, people will try to bring you down. But for as long as you are focused and you have a clear vision of where you are heading to, it's only you that understands your vision, and you have to be ready to commit. So there's a recommended book down there. Attitude is everything. So once you have the right attitude, guys, I tell you, you are unstoppable. If you are not there yet, just start working on your attitude. Because once you have the right attitude, then you will be unstoppable. And you know what? Success starts in with your mindset. You have to achieve success first in your mind before it comes to life. You need to achieve it in your mind. You need to feel it with your soul, even if you cannot see it physically. And that's when you realize that, yes, I'm heading somewhere and I'm definitely getting there. Once you start feeling it inside yourself, that's when you realize that you are on the right direction. And for you to now develop the right mindset, you need to go through this circle. So you need to have a strong why of why you are doing this. If you don't have a why, guys, if you don't have a clear why, from today, you should take a pen and paper, just be in a private space and think about your life. And that still takes us back to self-analysis. What is it that you want to achieve in life? What is it that, why did you start this forever business? There should be a reason. And it could be that maybe you have a family. Maybe you want to travel, or you love traveling like I do, and you cannot just fund your lifestyle because of certain reasons. Here in Forever, guys, you can achieve everything that you want. And for you to be able to now get where you want, you need to take action. You need to take action. Once you take action, that's when now you start now being somewhere, leading to the heading to the right direction. Once you decide that I want this for myself, or I want this for my kids, I want this for my family, I want this for whoever, guys, as much as we are employed, think of what if anything happens to your employment, everything will end there. As much as people go on about the benefits that comes with employment, once your employment is no longer there, those benefits stop as well. But for opportunities like this, once you build the right business, once your business is successful, then nothing will come between, the success and yourself. Even when you are no longer there, your family will be able to take over from where you entered. And that should be a motivation for most of us to commit to this business, to believe in this business. And you now need to understand what exactly you are expected to do. And for you to be able to understand whatever that you have to do, you need to go through training. Trainings are there every day. Presentations are there every day. And guys, it comes with personal development. You need to work on yourself. If you don't know how to uh, carry out a presentation, to come up with a presentations are there for you. It's just to edit and to custom edit it to whatever that aligns with what you can do, and you just have to start. Once you are there, that's when you start to see results, guys. So you have to make sure when you are starting your business, you have to set clear goals. So whatever it is that you want, you have to write it down. There's power in writing down your goals. So you have to make sure that you write down. You know, the starter pack that you got, it came with a book, First Step to Manager. Guys, this is where this screenshot came from. And I tell you, that book is powerful. Study it like you are studying it for an exam, because that is all you need. They even gave you script on how to make an effective call, how to follow up, how to just like they gave you the scripts that you need basically to just start a conversation with someone. So you have to set a clear goal for your life. Okay. And also now when it comes to your business, you also have to set a goal that and give yourself a time frame. Because now if you are there and you are just like, okay, for as long as I'm marketing, one day you market, the next 2 days you don't. Guys, this is a business of consistency. And we all started as preferred customers. We all started as preferred customers, even when if you came in as with the 2cc straight, that first month when you started, the system was still showing preferred customers. That's where we all started. And the only difference is the work that you put in. So, and you also need to understand what is required for you to move on to the next level. With Team UK, you guys are lucky. This is the compensation plan for forever. And for you to move to supervisor, you need 25cc. But in UK, to be specific, there is a promotion for you guys to move to supervisor just by doing 10cc a month. And guys, that's amazing. So if you are not yet a supervisor, you need to take advantage of that. Do your 10cc in 1 month and move to supervisor, and never settle to supervisor. If you are currently a supervisor, set a goal to move to assistant manager. And if you are already a supervisor right now, you are an eagle manager. Because we are saying that you have to never settle for a level, guys. And that's one mistake that most people do, because once they move to supervisor, they actually settle there. I understand moving from supervisor to assistant manager can be a big jump, but it's doable with the action that you put in, with the work, with the commitment that you, for as long as you commit that I'm gonna do it. And once you set that clear goal, guys, I tell you, you will be unstoppable. So you have to go for it. So now, how do you go to the next level? You need to understand the basics. You have to understand the basics, guys. What are those basics? This 4cc. Maybe you might have been seeing people talking about 4cc here and there. And if you don't understand what 4cc is, the CC stands for case credit in Forever Living. And when we are talking of case credits in Forever Living, this is the currency system for the company. As we are saying that Forever is a global company, and as different countries right now, we are operating with different currencies. In Namibia, we use Namibian dollars. South Africa, rands. In UK, you guys use pounds. In Germany, you guys use euros. These are different currencies that we are talking about. But for these currencies, they have different values. And for us now to make sure the company made the company made sure that for us to understand each other, even if I don't know the value of a euro, and you tell me that you did your 4cc in Germany, I will be able to understand the value of the products that you did. And this is the same everywhere, globally, guys. So you have to make sure that you understand the power of 4cc. And this is the minimum that the company gave you, that for us to recognize you, that you are an active member, actively doing the forever business, you have to do your 4cc. And for you now to do your 4cc, you have to sell. That's to retail, guys, to recruit. Also, you have to recruit. When other people are coming in, they get products, and that's us. It's just a system of moving the products, guys. So you have to also now use the product, because you need to understand what you are doing. For you to be able to sell, you need to understand your product, for you to explain the product to the next person. And you have to make sure that when you are talking to people, you understand what the next person understands what exactly you are saying. And you need to build confidence in the business that you are doing, guys, because you have to make sure that if you are talking to the next person, you need to show confidence, because sometimes it has nothing to do with your knowledge. We all start somewhere. And if you demonstrate that confidence, there's no way people would doubt you. And this is the power of doing 4cc, guys. So if you are doing 4cc with 3 other people in your team for 2 consecutive months, then already you achieve supervisor. If you are doing 4cc together with your team of 10 people, in 2 months, you already be an assistant manager. 15 people doing 4cc. That is manager level. And as I said, you never stop achieving or setting goals in Forever Living, because there is always a next level to look up to. So when you are starting your business, guys, you have to make sure that you reconnect with your contacts. You have nothing to lose. You cannot say that, no, I haven't communicated with whoever in my contacts. I cannot reach out to introduce the business opportunity. You need to understand that you have nothing to lose, just a lot to gain, because you have to be a connector between these people in your contacts and this opportunity that you now understand. And if you don't connect these two people, you are the one to lose out, because before you know it, you will see that person in your contact also starting to advertise Forever. And you wonder that, okay, now this person also started the business. Yes, they started the business, and you never introduced them to this opportunity, and someone else did. And that could have been your person already. So reach out to whoever is in your contact. And I keep saying that never underestimate or overrate people in your contacts. Because I tell you, someone will say no to Forever only if they don't understand. You need to understand that a lot of people out there, they need this opportunity. And so many people out there, they know about this opportunity, but they don't know the powerful business opportunity behind this opportunity. And it is your responsibility to make sure that you make these people understand what is in Forever for them. And once someone gets to understand what's in Forever for them, there is no way they will say no to Forever. So never say this one maybe is too good Forever is not a basic business, guys. It is more than a business opportunity. A lot of people out there, they just look at it like that yellow bottle. This, when us in Forever, when we look at this yellow bottle, we look at a lot of things. A lot of people made it this through this yellow bottle. They are able to buy their cars. They are able to pay off, you know, a lot of things to clear their debts, and debts that they even acquired just because of a job. Do you know that as Black people, I'm sorry if to say that, but as someone who grew up in a house where you are told go to school, pass grade 12, go to university, graduate, get a job, most of us thought that was success. Guys, until most of us got there, and then we realized that it's not what we thought. It's not the life that we want to live. And that's why a lot of people end up being in debt, because the pressure is too much. People are asking you, you have been working for 3, 5 years, 10 years with nothing to show. But because there is really nothing for you to be able to show anything, you need to acquire debts. And you know what those debts do to you? They put you into depression, guys. And you don't want to live that life. A lot of people out there, they are living stressful lives just because of those debts. And they are the ones that they acquired those debts, but when the money is going off, it's actually depressing. And a lot of people, you know, they are sometimes they are, in most cases, they are even angry on their paydays. I'm like, you know, but when it's Forever paydays, everyone is smiling, everyone is celebrating, because here you decide how much you want to make. So, guys, you need to take Forever seriously. And for you now to be able to track, you need to start writing down. If you haven't started doing this activity already, guys, you have to make sure that you start today. Start with 5 people that you know, and you never introduced them to this opportunity. Think of those. And then you keep adding 5 to 10 names every day, or 5 contacts every day. Whatever time commitment that you are willing to commit to your business, depending on the goals that you want to achieve with this business. Then the good thing about Forever is that there is no time frame. It's just for you to decide when you want to run with this opportunity. So, and guys, you have to make sure that you know how to use other people's stories while you are building yours. If you feel like, no, you have nothing to show with Forever Living, we all started there. When I started this business, I only had my depressed mind, my weight depressed mind, my stressful life because of working from 7:30 to 9:30 in the night. So you don't have a life. And I still took that leap of faith to say, I have to start this business. And you know, for me, I started using the product first because I wanted to see the power of these products for me to believe now, to believe in the product as well, to be able to confidently talk about the product. So you have to make sure, guys, that you use other people's stories. There are so many successful stories all around the world. So you just decide which one you can use to talk to whoever that comes, and just talk to anybody. And here, guys, you only do, you have to make sure that when you are now recruiting these people, you have to make sure that you also develop these people to be able to recruit other people as well and to build their team. And you have to make sure that you work on your retention as well. So a business with no retention, every time you have to bring in new people, you need to move with the people that also are in already in the business. So you have to make sure that they are also moving somewhere, because when you are winning as a team, then that says a lot about you as a leader. So you have to work together with the people that you already have in the business. So you have to make sure that those new FBOs, the forever business owners that are coming in, are also doing their 4CC. And you as a leader, you have to make sure that you lead by example. You have to make sure that you show your team how to do 4CC. And mind you, you cannot win in this business if you are selfish, guys. You cannot be selfish when you have to work with people. Help your people win, and you win as a team. So also take care of your customers, guys. Make sure you follow up. You give them the instruction, the right instruction to do that when they buy. You give them the right instructions to make sure that they keep coming back, they get the results that they are looking forward to. When I started this business, I said I started with that C9 because I wanted to lose weight. Now, if I didn't get the right instruction of how to use the C9, I wouldn't be here today. And because I got the results that I was looking forward to, I am in business today. And you have to make sure that most of those people that you are selling to, they are actually your business partners for tomorrow if they get their results. So you have to make sure that you coach them. So you have to make sure you also use the product yourself to get the results, and also encourage your team to also do use the product in order to experience the product themselves. Because when you experience the products, guys, you get a different confidence. Like the belief in the product, it's just something else. So only that maybe you cannot see on my lip here. I never had an open wound, and I got blisters on my lips the other day, and I started using my gel, guys. And a lot of people, even now, they ask me, even now as a lecturer, I go to class 7:30 to 9:30 in the night, and from 7:30 to 9:30, still energized. You know the secret? It's this yellow bottle. I keep taking my products. And even now, when I always make sure that I carry this to work, I always have it. And people ask, what's in that bottle? It's the aloe vera. And the power of our products, guys. If you believe in these products, they do wonders. So you have to make sure that now you do everything with your team. So how did we get here? You need taking you back to taking action. Guys, you have to make sure that you take full responsibility of your business. Because sometimes we have different goals. And if you are waiting on someone to help you, if you are lucky, you have people that are trying to also hold your hands and run with you. They don't want you to be here in the business where people are achieving success and you are then feeling stagnant. We don't want that, guys. That's why we are trying to give you now the information to help you also achieve success in this business. So on the left side there, this is a picture taken in Rundu. So there was a business presentation there, and we had to make sure that we acted to be there and make sure that we invite. It's through invitation that you end up building your business. This is in between there is Leader Vero and myself and Leader Miriam here. So we traveled all the way from Windhoek to Rundu. And Vero traveled all the way from South Africa through Zambia this time, if not mistaken, doing a presentation there. So, guys, you have to make sure that you are willing to put in the time that you want in order to achieve the goals that you never achieved. So, for you to be able to achieve the goals that or to achieve something different that you never achieved in your life, you have to do things differently. And here, this is our president and myself in South Africa. So, guys, these are some of the things that just make your circle or the people that you are talking to believe that forever is real. And as I said, you have to be attending these events. If I didn't go to Rundu, I wouldn't have this picture with Veronica. If I didn't go to South Africa, I wouldn't have this picture with the president. And guys, you need to make sure that you commit to your forever success. And you here, it's in Rehoboth. I've never been in Rehoboth. So this time we went to launch a business for our business partner here in Dolly. And everyone was excited, guys. So you have to make this sure that you show up for your business. And you don't have to wait to be pushed to do certain things. Sometimes you just have to take action and go for it. So you have to go all out there and do anything and everything for your business because at the end of the day, it's all worth it. People might not understand your vision when you are starting, but it will literally make sense. So here, I've never imagined myself going to Paris. Never in my entire life, because I just know with my background and even if I'm working, there's just no way I can make that financial commitment to take that money out of my salary to go to Paris. But because of this opportunity, guys, in April, we are going to Paris. So now here, I'm actually stressing. Now, what am I going to wear in Paris? And also, stressing about working on my body again because I need to look hot in Paris. And a lot of people, just because of this, they believe in the beauty of forever because not long ago when we started this business. So you have to make sure that you just set the goals and go for it. So this was actually in Katima. So guys, Katima is kilometers away, and you just have to make sure that you sacrifice that time, that investment into your business because it's all worth it. So these are all leaders from different countries just doing the activities for them to tick off their goals. And you need to be willing to do the same if you want to achieve the same success that everyone is achieving in forever. And you need to be creative, as I mentioned earlier, that you need to make sure that you see, you just think of something, meet your team. This is some of the activities that you can use just to build a bond with your business partners. If you are in the same town, but even if you are not, you can arrange a trip to just meet your team and come together and just get to know each other. It doesn't need to be always about business, guys. So you have to make sure that you connect with your members and just be able to do things together. So here in this business, we found sisterhood as well. And you just find your friends here as well. So it doesn't always has to be, forever. Sometimes you can just go out there, have your wine, and just connect with each other. So that's how you can also get to work best with your team. So this is a picnic. This is Lidavero, just meeting the team and just having a good time. And when other people are seeing this on social media, guys, it's something you just want to be part of this community, and you need to be visible now by showing up for yourself. If there's an event happening, go there and just attend. Take pictures with whoever is there. So you have to make sure that you make use of the opportunities presented for you to also meet everyone else. And you don't necessarily always just have to be working with people in your team, guys. So you have to make sure that you just connect with whoever that you can work best with, and then you just do it together. If you are in the same town, let's say you are in the same town in UK, even if you belong to different sponsors, you can still work together. This is a forever community. So you need to connect and just come together. You guys are there in UK, and you can also just arrange to come together as Team Unstoppable, because you guys are unstoppable. And if you see, if other people, they see you doing these activities, they would want to be part of you, because it just brings different energy. And never be afraid to connect to anyone, guys. Look for people in your town. We have these amazing social media platforms that you can just make use of to connect to anybody. And this is how I found Tunu. Tunu is my first member in UK, and we connected through Facebook. So there is no excuse to say, no, I cannot build a team, because you are not limited. You are not limited to where you are building. Even when you are in UK, you can build in Namibia, you can build in Germany, you can build in South Africa, you can build in Angola. So you are not limited. Forever is a business beyond borders. That's why we are here today as business partners, and we never had any physical encounter. So it's all social media, guys, that's connecting us, and you have no excuse to say you can't recruit, because people are out there. Sometimes we end up focusing on the wrong market, the people that we already know. Sometimes the people that you know, or people in your circle, they want to see you win first before they join you. And you just have to make sure that you prove yourself, because they will eventually come. Once you reach that level, once you start winning, getting that earning that can move them. And with forever, it's possible. So go out there and build your team using social media, guys, because it definitely works. And recently, I also just expanded my business to Angola. This Maltina, we also just met on through Facebook. So you cannot say you cannot build. So you can build anyway. And the the power is actually in business presentations. So you have to make sure that you go out there. And when you are prospecting someone, you make sure that they watch a business presentation. You invite guys. So it's through invitation, prospecting, that you will be able to recruit and build your team. Am I speaking to somebody? Are you guys understanding what I'm trying to say? Let me see something in the comments there. If you are getting something or if you are learning something in today's meeting, just type a one in the comments and then we'll continue, guys. Because this opportunity, this 2025, we are going to achieve things that we have never achieved. So we have to make sure. We have to make sure, guys. So I see ones coming in. So you just have to make sure, guys. So let's just continue. Okay? So you have to make sure that you go out there and build your business. So now I just want to talk about these three people. Sometimes we have different types of non-recruiters. We have people that just don't know how to. Like you are there, you want to recruit, but you don't know how to recruit. And that's actually comes with the skills development. And it takes us back to that first step to manage a book. If you go through and read through it, you will get an idea of what you are supposed to do, of how to start a conversation, of how to invite, of how many, you never stop building, guys. And in the moment you start recruiting in forever, the moment you get it right, you never stop learning. Because as I said, what worked yesterday won't work tomorrow. So you have to keep on just refining your strategies. You have to make sure that the way you spoke to someone, people are coming from different backgrounds. And the way you spoke to Penny might not the same way you can speak to Vero, because these two people are coming from different backgrounds. And you also need to understand that people are at different stages in life. There are people out there that just don't know where to start with their lives. There are people out there that are at the verge of giving up with their lives because things are just not going, they don't seem to move. And you need to understand, when you are speaking to someone, who is this person? Try to understand the people at a personal level, because that way you will be able to understand exactly who you are talking to. Be a listener when you are trying to recruit someone. Be a listener and ask questions. When you are asking these, through questioning these people, you will be able to understand the type of a person you are dealing with. When I started my business, I have done some of the mistakes, and I want to highlight those mistakes. So the number one mistake I was doing, I was talking to a lot of people at the same time. Like I would, even if there is a meeting, for example, I would send that meeting invitation to 50 people. And then you know what happens? When I sent that invite to 50 people, I fail to follow up. Now, at the end of the day, I don't even know who attended the meeting and who didn't. So now I try to track. When there's a meeting, I make sure, depending on now the amount of time that I have, I try to at least invite 15 people and make sure that's if I don't have enough time. But when I have enough time and I know I have, let's say maybe 3 to 5 hours that I can use to follow up, then I'm not limited. So it just depends. And you also need to understand the type of invitations that you are doing, because there are certain people, and that again takes us back to when you trying to understand the people that you are dealing with. Because sometimes the forever success, it can threaten certain people not to start their business because they feel like if you are talking about someone, let's say an engineer, for example, or an advocate, we have people that are successful here with forever, and they are coming from such backgrounds. There are certain people that feel like, no, these people made it because they already had money, but it's not the case. So there are certain people out there. You have to that's why you need to understand the type of people that you are dealing with. So the art of questioning is the thing that can make you understand this type of people that you are dealing with. So that you have to develop the right skill and mindset to make sure that you are properly doing it to these people. And you also have to teach your team what works for you. And there are certain people that know exactly what to do, but they are scared. Guys, fear is from the devil. That one, if you have that fear, guys, just make sure the fear. I when I was talking to Vero, I'm like, even if it's not going to whatever comes, because I had to rush from work. Guys, my class was supposed to end at 9:30. But I had to leave 30 minutes to rush home for this presentation or for this training. So you have to just, leave all the excuses. Fear is an excuse not to do certain things. So you just have to face it all. Get rid of it and just do it. Take the first step and then just do it. So, and then we have those people that know exactly what to do and they are not scared, but they are not consistent. Guys, consistency is key in this business. The power of consistency. There are a lot of people that remained consistent even when they were not seeing results. And just because of consistency, God came through for them. So you just have to make sure, guys, that you show up, whether you are seeing results, whether you are moving or not, whether you are we are getting orders, whether you are selling or not, you have to show up for your business. So you have to make sure that you are consistent because your success relies on consistency. Okay, so Make sure that you talk to different people every day. You invite for meetings. At the end of this training, we'll definitely discuss on when we can have a business presentation for your prospects. So you have to make sure that now this, we usually have now in the world of technology, guys, you have to make use of technology, because there is no way you are having a smartphone, you have internet, and you do not how to do certain things. For you to build your the skills that you need, you have to make to at least just go out there. YouTube, how to prospect for my business. The videos are there from different people, different strategies. And some of the strategies that were working in 2020, they are not the same strategies that are working this year. So there are methods that you can use, and you have to be willing to spend time on learning a new skill. So make sure that you go out there and just ask. Even if for those that know about AI, artificial intelligence, you can use AI, ChatGPT, for example, to just ask it how I can write me a script to prospect new people to a face-to-face meeting, for example. Write me a script that I can use to introduce a certain product to certain level of or certain class of customers. Even sometimes you just have to go out there, guys, or write me a script on how to approach total strangers on social media that I want to connect with. ChatGPT will give you all type of script, and you can refine it however you want. So you have to make sure that you go out there. Okay? So now you cannot move up alone. As I said already, that you need to make sure that if you are in this business and you are in it to win, you have to make sure that you build a team. Now you have to commit when you once you know how to prospect, then you go on and just set a recruiting goal, for example, to say how many people you want to recruit per month. Okay, so how many people did you contact? You need to be able to track whatever activity that you have done. You have to make sure that you are able to track down whatever you did, but make sure that you always track or you do something for your business every day. Okay, so now you have once you get to manager, it doesn't end there. Guys, you have to make sure that you are always looking forward to the next goal. So you can actually set a goal to become, let's say in the next 3 to 4 months, to become a manager, so that you start running Eagle Manager for 2026. So that should be a goal. So it's possible for as long as you set your mind to it, and then you can achieve just that. Okay, so this is just, I think most of this I already spoke about. So maybe you can just take a screenshot of that, and then we move on to the next. Also, take a screenshot of this, your to-do list to achieve your next level. So take a screenshot of this, and then most of these videos are on YouTube. So you have to make sure that you allocate that time to watch the videos. Okay? So these are some of the skills that are already highlighted. So you just have to make sure that you develop the skills. And there are so many methods that you can use. And if you don't have enough time, technology is there, ChatGPT, you just ask exactly how the question is, how to create a contact list, how to collect contacts prospecting. Like ChatGPT or the videos on YouTube, there is always something on those things. Okay. Um, okay, Germany and UK, you guys are lucky because you have the online system. I think this is not even an issue at all. And everything is done online. And you guys, most of you, if not everyone, you registered yourselves online and you know exactly how to get your link in case you need to register someone over there. Okay, so this is actually the last slide, and I just want to tell you that you need to believe in yourself, guys, because no one else can believe in you better than you can do for yourself. So you have to make sure that you have to be willing to go all out and show up for your business. So that's basically it from my side. I hope you found value in whatever was presented today. Thank you. Over to you, Vero.
Oh, wow. That was powerful. And thank you so much. Yo, guys, I'm sure you've learned a lot. And what a great way to start, to kickstart our collaboration and our support, for Team UK and Team Germany. And yo, thank you so much, Manager Pene Ambeko. I love the direction that you have given us, especially when it comes to recruitment and like recruiting 1 to 2 people in a month. That is exactly what I was going to share, or rather close with. And we just need to show up for our business. And so for me, this meeting, it was just a beginning to say that, you know what, guys, we are committed to supporting you, that this is going to be an opening and it's the first one, and we will keep on doing it. Like right now in South Africa and Namibia is 11:22. But here we are making sure that you're getting what you need, at least to kickstart your business, right? And as you've seen, our leader was prepared. And let me tell you, we're going to keep on getting prepared more. And so the next session, as I just suggested, I think you'll agree, is we will do now specifically on how you can be able to recruit. I love the idea of UK, or rather the promotion that we have of getting to supervisor by only 10K credits in a month. And those CC have to be done in the UK, meaning you can't be in the UK and then do your 10CC, or even one of those 10CC or two of those CCs, let's say in Namibia. All of the 10CCs have to be in the UK, okay? But guys, it's 10CC. Even if you choose to buy them, it's only about 1,000, pounds, right? I believe joining in the UK with the combo is 199 pounds, unless if it has gone up, because I know some countries right now, there's a bit of an increase. I don't know if you can be able to find out. But it's 199 pounds. If you recruit only yourself and then 4 more people, you're a supervisor. Can you imagine how easy it is to become a supervisor in the UK, guys? And so let's just make sure that we're showing up for our business, because as our leader said, 2025, we are going for everything and we are leaving no one behind, no one behind. And so that is to say, we are ready for you. I'm going to share with you the productivity manual. Okay, the productivity manual is the manual that I always talk about. Is the manual that I actually came up with, where we can be able to know what you need to do every day. How many, who are the prospect that you're going to talk to, what activities are you doing, the follow-up for your team, follow-up for your customers, follow-up for, so I'm going to recommend that you also download the productivity, sorry, you get that productivity manual and make sure that you're getting it to be filled. So I'll share the sheets. There are 2 of them at least. And then I'll also share how you can be able to fill those productivity manuals. And so with that, I will also highlight what she just shared on us using the products. I think that will be the very good start for us to start kickstarting our business, because you can't be able to show on social media by she gave an example of Pinterest. I was very keen. Pinterest. You can't just be going to Pinterest and then download pictures and then go and show them. What you need to do is you need to do a mix of those. You understand? And I love a story of weight loss that everybody can be able to use these stories as you're creating your own story. And so let's go and do what we need to do. Use the products, start recommending the products. Just start, just start. The way we also said, let's just start by doing this first meeting. So, just start. Even tonight, put something on your status before you go to sleep. You understand? Today it can be a Pinterest thing. Don't worry. Okay. You can do a Pinterest post or something, but do something after this meeting. But one more thing that I would love for us to do is making sure that we are starting. For me, when I want to kickstart my business, what I do is that I write a list of names. And so I'm going to ask us to write a list of names, at least 50 to 100 names. Okay. Do that so that you can be able to know where you're going to start. And then there is where now you can be able to fill your productivity manual. There is where you know that who is going to be your first customer. You understand? As you're going to show up on your social media. So one, let's just write a list of names, and then from there use the products and then post your experience on the product by just even pouring your aloe vera gel, or the way our leader was drinking is sipping aloe vera gel on the very fancy, hey Penembe, it was very fancy, so you sip it and then you record it, you understand, and then we get to do it. You understand? So thank you all very much. And I know the time has gone, but I just want to congratulate each and everybody that decided to be in this meeting. And then also thank our leader, Penny Ambeko, for being able to train us and being able to kickstart our UK and Germany support session or kickstart our business in that area. And so thank you all very much. And you have a lovely, lovely evening. Bye-bye, everybody. Hi, Lida.
Bye, Lida.
Bye.